We might not have no manager at the minute, but there are some things we need to discuss in terms of players and people we've been linked with. So let's have a talk about one that we've been linked with. Hello and welcome to the video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's face, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when a video go live. Talking Wednesday podcast is out already. Really good one, talking about the chairman's comments from the fan forum, and the Q&A did as well. So let's get to it then. So it's been a week where we've been talking last week all about manager situations, and we haven't really talked about players. The only thing we've really talked about is the thing with Marvin Johnson going to Ipswich and the deal that seems to be done for Delhi going to Turkey. That looks like it's all done and dusted, so that's what it is. But we are looking at players to bring in, even though there is no manager since Darren Moore left. So one of the players that have been mentioned is Ellis Sims. Now, when I heard about this one, I was like, okay, decent-ish player, done okay. He's had a couple of injury hits though. But here's the thing. Sunderland are looking at him. Middlesbrough are now looking at him. We're looking at him. So it will be interesting to see what happens there. Now, there is talk that he can go. He's able to leave Everton for a fee. Now, there was talk about Ipswich going for him at, I think it was around 4.5 million. And it will question what people think about what money we've actually got, if that makes sense. Because that's a lot of money, but we do need a striker, and he's only 22. He's a decent age. So he's someone you can really grow with. But that's the thing. You've also got the other thing where Stoke, Alex Neil's boss, have talked about him as well possibly coming in. And I think it's one of the things, you look at what we're looking at in terms of that kind of player. We want someone young. We want someone hungry. We want someone who's got pace. He does fit that bill. Now, I have spoken to some Sunderland fans said he was okay, not brilliant, but he was okay for them. I think it was 17 appearances and 7 goals. He's also got the other thing is that there is money to spend by the sounds of it. Now, this is the thing. You've got Alec Nixon saying that there isn't money that want a shoestring budget, and then you've got Chansiri saying that the budget is flexible. Now, take that as what it means. Flexible could mean the money there, but we got to be smart with it, or the money there, I just want to make sure it's right that we spend it. So we'll see what happens. But just because there's no manager doesn't mean we're gonna stop trying to go and get in players ready. I think that's just the day and age of football. I think you're gonna have that. If that makes sense, I think you're gonna have that kind of situation these days where football clubs will still run even if there's no manager to manage the team that comes in. Let's have a look. Ellis Sims, let's have a look at his profile. He is 22. 11 appearances, 1 goal in the Premier League. It's about 4.5 million, I reckon it will be to get him in. He was on loan last season because he went back, if I remember correctly, he went back to Everton when they were just having that spell. So in the Championship, 17 games, 7 goals, 2 assists. Premier League, 11 games, 1 goal. And most of the time he's been on the bench at times. So we'll see what happens here with him. But he's another player who would make up better. He would make up better indeed. But you go look at it. Would this, if we spent money on a player like this, show you a sign of intent? Kind of thing, could we spent money on a player? Or would it be like, well, we need the player in anyway? I know that sounds like a really daft question. It really does. I know that sounds really odd. But a striking position is somewhere we do definitely need to have, though. You can play as a centre forward. That's his preferred position, is a centre forward. That's why he played most of his career anyway. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we find out some more about this. Honestly, if I'm gonna go, if I was gonna go right now, I would say we're probably not gonna get him. He contracted out in 2024. We might not get this one, and I can see why. It's a lot of money for a 22-year-old striker, but it's not really. 4.5 million isn't a lot, but we've got to build him up. But he's only 22, so he fits that bill of being a young player to work around. It's what you kind of want to see. So let's see if anything materializes out of this one. But yeah, that's one player who we're apparently looking at and could be someone who comes in.